On Saturday morning, shoppers at Rouses Supermarket got a treat of a lifetime as country music star John Rich made a guest appearance to promote his own line of whiskey. The Big and Rich music star made his way to the autograph table. You may remember one of his hits.
And out by the bar, double round the crown, and everybody's getting down in this town. Ain't never gonna be the same.
This is what we're doing today, yeah. It's gonna be good. You guys come on down and check it out.
What time you got here?
About 8:30. Yeah.
What's exciting about today? What do you like?
Oh, I love his music. He's great music. Him and his partner both have put out great music.
'Cause I saddle up my horse and I ride into the city. I make a lot of noise 'cause the girls, they are so pretty.
All right, today here at the Rouses in Houma, we came to see country superstar John Rich, who's also a great songwriter. And we also caught up with Donnie Rouse. Of course, you know Donnie by now, a celebrity in his own right. The crowd started early here in Houma. They're here to see and get a glimpse, get an autograph, and maybe take home a little souvenir from Rouses here in Houma.
How you doing?
Thank you.
What's your name?
Elena.
Can we make this to you?
Can I get two? I want it. It's for presents for other people.
You can get 10. You can get the whole table if you want. All right.
One for Jenna and Ryan.
Donnie, big day here at Rouses, and John was telling me that you made a trip to Nashville, and he personally was involved in the line, so I know you like that kind of stuff when somebody gets involved in their own product.
Yeah, you know, anytime the owner is hands-on, it makes a huge difference. In any business it is. And yeah, so I went to his birthday party in Nashville beginning of January, and it was for his launch of the whiskey, and it was super exciting, and he's a great guy.
You're having a good time at Rouses today. How'd you get involved in that?
Well, you know, Redneck Riviera is a phrase I've been working on for a while. It's been around forever. We all know what that phrase is. And to me, it's like, you know, that's the work hard, play hard Americans. That's who goes to the Redneck Riviera. That's who calls it that. And so I wanted to do a whiskey. I've always been a Crown drinker. That's Canadian blended, you know, and I started asking myself, where's the American blended whiskey? So I started working on that last year. Took about 8 months to get it where it's at right now in this bottle, which in my opinion is the smoothest whiskey on the shelf. And I'm able to set that price point because it's my brand. So I put it right in the middle where working class folks can get their hands on the good stuff.
Actually very smooth. It's a really good blend. It's a little different than Crown, and it's not your typical bourbon.
Correct.
Which is what I like about it. I mean, I like bourbon. You know, I'm a Crown drinker also, so I'm kind of excited about this American blend.
American blended, that's right. Because Bam Bam is as American as it gets, guys.
That's right.
Thanks, buddy. Glad you like it. Here's your bottle. Let's get it.
Donnie told me you called him personally.
I did.
And that's not seen every day, so you're a hands-on kind of guy.
You know, that's how you get it done, man. I mean, if you really care about something, you spend your time doing it. And Donnie Rouse was actually at my house in Nashville in early January, and he had some of the whiskey, and he came up to me and he goes, "This is really good whiskey." I said, "Thanks." He goes, "I have a bunch of grocery stores." I said, "Is that right?" He goes, "I want to put it in all my stores." I said, "If you do that, I'm coming down."
National stars in the store, that's got to be personally gratifying for you too.
It is. It's exciting, especially when, you know, John picks up the phone and he actually calls me to talk about his whiskey, and we're texting back and forth or emailing back and forth. But it just shows that you know, when Rouses gets behind a product, we really promote it and we push it and become successful. And our vendor partners are seeing that.
How much whiskey did Donnie have?
How much whiskey did Donnie have? He had enough that he was feeling good, but he wasn't too crazy.
I sampled quite a bit of it, actually.
One mom FaceTimed her Air Force son in Korea.
What's your name?
Garrett.
Garrett?
Yes.
Well, Garrett, we're here at the Rouses grocery store, and this is your mama, right?
Yes.
Well, man, thanks for being in the Air Force. We appreciate what you're doing for our country. We need to get you some of this whiskey, man.
I want to get 2 bottles for.
We're going to get 2 bottles. I'm going to sign one for you, okay? Thank you for your service, man. Appreciate you. All right, buddy. Without our veterans, we don't have grocery stores, whiskey, concerts, or anything good in the United States without our vets and the active duty out there who will soon be vets. We owe everything good in our lives to those folks. That's why we give back to them.
And that's something we can all toast, our veterans and current soldiers. Former Lieutenant Governor Paul Hardy also stopped by.
I don't know if you're aware, but that was the former Lieutenant Governor Paul Hardy that came by, and he was amazed. So they were on their way to the racetrack, and they said they had to stop in to to see you.
That's pretty cool. So we had an officer on deck today.
It's always good to have a great celebrity to come to Cajun country.
That's right.
So, and it's very beneficial for them as well.
I belong to St. Jude and Sky High, and we had a big function at his house. And he had Gretchen Wilson, Alabama, Cowboy Troy, and of course he performed, and it was just outstanding. He's a great guy, and he supports St. Jude big time.
It's cool that you've got everybody from the lieutenant governor to Bam Bam, you know, coming through the line, man. It's exciting.
Seen a lot of people, and I mean, John's a superstar, so everyone wants to get out, come get a chance to meet him, and get some whiskey to bring home for tonight.
And why not an autograph for me? After all, it's not every day you get to hang out with a man so big and rich.
Go, sir.
'Cause I saddle up my horse and I ride into the city. I make a lot of noise 'cause the girls, they are so pretty. Riding up and down Broadway on my old stud Leroy, and the girls say, save a horse, ride a cowboy. Everybody says, save a horse, ride a cowboy. Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
How much have y'all sampled?
Just one.
Come on now.
beach.
Come on now. How much have you sampled?
The fifth.
Bam Bam got 2 bottles. He looks like he can handle 2 bottles, too.